Hey guys, Branden Sanchez here, and in this video, I wanted to teach you guys about Google AdWords bidding strategies. Okay, now before we actually hop into the video, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Branden Sanchez. I've been a media buyer for 6 years now. So the way it happened was I actually, spent around 7 figures a month on just, paid traffic, right? And that includes Google AdWords, Google Display, YouTube, Facebook ads, native advertising, like Rev content, Outbrain, Taboola. I basically know paid traffic, and I was fortunate enough to get these jobs in the past, and then basically turn that knowledge into a full blown business. And I basically created this YouTube channel to give back to the community because, to be honest, guys, it costs a lot of money to get good at paid traffic. But if you guys do get really good at it, you will scale your business to beyond what you could ever imagine. And also, if you're just kind of new here, you just want to learn, this will actually create a new business for you just from learning paid traffic. Okay, so I just wanted to just set up this YouTube channel so you guys can learn about paid traffic and get yourself to the next level, right? Okay, so back to the video. Google AdWords bidding strategies. Okay, now with Google AdWords, they're gonna give you a few different bidding methods, right? Right here, we're actually not in the. This is just a different type of focusing. Whether you want conversions or clicks. Let's actually select an actual strategy, right? So here are gonna be the different type of strategies, right? Now, the first one that you have an option to is going to be target CPA. So the description it tells you is going to be that it sets bids to get the most conversions possible while reaching your average cost per acquisition, right? Your CPA goal, right? Now, to pause right here, Google AdWords Google alone, it has the best smart bidding method you can possibly use. Okay, I've tested Taboola, Outbrain. I've tested all the other smart bidding strategies, and Google has by far the best. Okay, now here's why. Okay, so target CPA is basically this. Let's just say you want a conversion for every $10 that you spend, right? So in order for you to actually get that $10 cost per acquisition or your $10 CPA, well, Google needs to know past conversion data, right? So that is actually why you do not want to start a brand new campaign off with target CPA. You always want to have a campaign that's been running for at least 30 days that has some conversion data, right? So whatever your conversion data is telling you, let's just say you're generating a conversion for every, $10, right? Then you can actually set Google to set to target CPA of $10. So for every $10 you spend, you'll generate a conversion for every $10. Now, the great thing about this is that you can lower it as time goes on, right? So Google AdWords, like I said, guys, this is not going to be something you want to use right from the get-go. You want to actually, get some conversion data before turning on target CPA. So once you actually have around 30, conversions, then I would turn on target CPA. This is more of a bidding strategy that you want to use, later on down the road in your campaign's life cycle. Okay, so target CPA is one of my favorites. I actually only use two of these bidding methods, right? And target CPA is one of them. So that says a lot. Target CPA is great, not when you just first start the campaign, but only when you have conversion data, okay? Now, target ROAS, which basically means target return on ad spend. So this sets bids to help you get the most conversion value while maintaining your target return on ad spend. Now, this is kind of like target CPA in a way, but it's more focused on your ad spend. And to be honest, this is not a type of bidding strategy that I use or any of other marketers out there that really use. It's going to be target CPA all the way compared to return on ad spend. Now, this is unless you're like a Nike or Apple type of business, but this is not going to be something that you want to focus on. I instead would be more around target CPA if I was going to use any type of these bidding strategies, these smart bidding strategies. I'd say target CPA would be the goal Return on ad spend is something I wouldn't even try to use, especially if you're just trying to generate leads, get more customers, clients, or sales for your business. I would rather stick with target CPA than target return on ad spend. So I'm going to save you guys time and money from this actual bidding method. Now, maximize clicks, okay? Now, again, let's use Nike and Apple. This is going to be something where you just want traffic to your website. You want traffic to your new product or traffic to your new service, right? Maximize clicks is going to be where you want to go. And it basically tells you that it sets bids to help you get the most clicks within your budget. Now, I don't know about you, or I don't know about any other type of, person out there, but usually, we're not going to be, Nike, we're not going to be Apple. We're a type of business that wants to get more leads. We want to get more sales. Maximize clicks is not going to give you that type of result. So I would stay away from maximize clicks unless you're just trying to build more brand awareness, right? Now, maximize conversions. Now, if you were to set this type of bidding method up, you're basically telling Google, I don't care how much you spend per conversion, I just want the conversion. So if you're trying to generate leads, or you're trying to generate, booking calls, or whatever it is you're trying to generate, maximize conversion would be the one you're going to go with. But you're giving Google way too much power to spend your budget and not really, get any type of ROI, right? You're not going to get any type of return on investment unless you have super high payouts, you have super high, returns. Maximize conversions is not going to be something that you want to use right out of the get-go. This is going to be for something that you're just trying to test to see. Like I teach a lot of, affiliate marketing, CPA marketing, right? If we want to see if an offer converts, maximize conversions would be that one to go to, right? But if you're trying to generate lead, trying to do anything like that, I would stay away from maximize conversions, just because Google's going to get too spend happy and take your money. At the end of the day, guys, we're all trying to generate leads. We're all trying to generate sales. Let's not give these traffic sources, the power to spend our budget and leaving us losing money. Okay. Now, target impression share. This is going to be something that you just don't ever want to use, really, unless you're just trying to, kind of like build more brand awareness. But again, we're trying to generate leads. We're trying to generate sales. This is never going to be a type of bidding strategy that you would want to use. But the one you would want to use is going to be manual cost per click. Okay, so this sets your own maximum cost per click for your ads. Okay, now with manual CPC, if you're a newbie, which most likely you are, you never want to give Google the power to spend more money than it needs to spend, right? Because obviously, if you're new, you probably don't have a big budget, or even if you do have a big budget, there's no point in spending, $1,000 when you can get the same education for $100. Use manual cost per click in the beginning of a campaign, right? Spend the least possible per click for your keywords, get some data, right? Then optimize accordingly, right? We're not going to talk about optimize. We're not going to talk about anything like that. We're going to talk about just bidding in this specific video, okay? But manual cost per click is where you guys are going to want to be, okay? So let's just say you tell Google, I only want to spend $3 a click, right? But then, you launch a campaign, ads are approved, and then with your $3 a click, you're not getting any impressions. You're not getting, which basically means you're not getting any traffic. That means your bid is just too low. So if you were to try to double it, right, double your $3 click to $6 a click, now you're actually getting traffic. Well, that's a great sign. Now you actually have data to play with, right? So the point being, guys, is manual cost per click is where you're going to want to most likely be for your campaigns, especially if you're trying to generate leads, you're trying to generate, clients, customers, sales for your business. I'd always stick with manual cost per click. Even till this day, I only use manual cost per click in the beginning of a campaign. Now, remember, I only use 2 of these bidding strategies. Number 1, I said, was target CPA, and number 2 is obviously manual cost per click. And here's why. Okay, because target CPA only works really, really well when you actually have conversion data. Now, when you're trying to gather that conversion data, you want to pay the least amount possible. Manual cost per click allows you to spend the least possible amount per click. Okay, now once you actually get that conversion data, now you know you're actually making progress and you're going to be in pretty good hands with Google's smart bidding, strategy. Okay, and the reason why is because, again, guys, this is the best smart bidding strategy, actually smart bidding method out there. I've tested all these other traffic sources. Google is going to be the best in terms of target CPA. Okay, guys, so manual cost per click, if you're new, which most likely you are, only bid on manual cost per click. Control your bids. If you guys want full control of your campaigns, then manual cost per click is where you want to be, right? Because with all these other ones, you're basically giving Google the power, right? But I have to pause with target CPA, because with target CPA, like, that only goes based off conversion data. Like, all this other stuff is you're just giving Google the power to spend your budget. Now, you do not need to spend more than what you can control when trying to learn a traffic source, or you're trying to learn Google or whatever, right? Only control what you can, right? So manual cost per click allows you to have full control of your campaign, let you know exactly how much you're going to spend, so that way you get no surprises, when maximize clicks, or maximize conversion, spent, $70 on a conversion when you could have just got it, for $10. Right, that's the whole point here, guys. If you guys want full control of your campaigns, which I strongly suggest you should, manual cost per click is where you're going to want to be at, guys. Okay, so to sum the video up, guys, each bidding strategy has its own purpose, but typically if you're trying to generate leads, trying to generate conversions, sales, etc., then I would stick with manual cost per click until you get enough conversion data. And then once you have the conversion data, I would switch to target CPA, depending on if you wanted a $10, conversion, a $20 conversion, whatever. Allow Google to use its smart bidding method. I promise you guys, you won't regret it. If for some weird reason it doesn't work, I would go back to manual cost per click and then focus on what works, guys. Okay, remember, do not spend more money than you need to in order to learn how the Google AdWords algorithm works. All right, guys. Now, if you guys are interested in, if you're a business owner, or you're an agency or whatever, and you want me to run your ads for you, I want you guys to book a call. I have a link in the description below. We'll book a call. We'll get to know each other. Let's see if we're a good fit, and I can probably run your ads for you if that's something that you're interested in. Okay, if you guys want to learn all this on your own, I do actually have a full Google AdWords mastery course. It's also in the description below. That way you guys can get, full access to everything that I know. And I honestly, obviously, YouTube is free, but in these courses that I do have, guys, I lay out everything that I've ever tested, all the strategies, all the methods, all the tips in my courses, so you guys can actually get ahead of the game and not have to spend as much money as I did in the past to learn these traffic sources, so you guys can scale your business and generate life-changing results. All right, guys. Now, once again, if you guys are new, please like the video. It really helps me grow. I know I'm very small right now, but with your guys' help, I can grow bigger and try to help impact more people's lives out there. All right, guys. Once again, this is Brandon, and I will see you on the next video.